people get crazy when I don't say hey cuties, but that's only on my main channel, just saying. Today is going to be my 5th episode of Ask Barbie. You guys gave me a ton of questions and I haven't done an Ask Barbie since last year. So I was really overdue for one. I'm not wearing any extensions right now. I feel naked. I'm going to start with the Facebook questions. I take 10 questions, basically the top 10 questions from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So for Facebook and Twitter, just wait until I'm starting to do the next episode. Don't just go on there and type because your question may get lost. So just wait until I post on Facebook and you can ask the question on that post. That's how I find them. And for YouTube, you can comment whenever. Question number 1, if you could pick one makeup brand to use for the rest of your life, what would it be? And I would definitely have to say MAC. Because I've tried a lot of different products by MAC and I'm in love. I just haven't used like foundations or powders by them, but I've tried pretty much everything else and it's just amazing quality. I just love MAC. MAC is one of my favorite brands. The next question is, have you graduated mortician school yet? And that answer is no, but very soon. It's sort of weird. My graduation date is May 31st, so very soon I'm excited to graduate. But I'm not done my course until June 21st. So it's weird that we graduate beforehand and we're done the course. But I'm done and I will be a certified mortician or embalmer June 21st, but I graduate May 31st. Weird, I know, I don't make the rules. Anyways, next question, and my computer just broke. Oh no, it didn't. Anyways, would you rather go into the future or back into the past? I would very much like to go into the future because I've already lived in the past, unless they're asking before I was born, like past like dinosaurs. I just would much rather go into the future because we don't know what's going to be in the future and we basically have a pretty good idea of what has happened in the past, and I don't want to relive anything. I just want to continue living. Next is, what do you think of your septum and microdermal piercing and why did you get them? Let's start with septum. I love my septum ring. I love it much more that I have a smaller jewelry. Let me just go close. A lot of you say, why don't I have my piercing in? But it is in. Oh, it's crooked. Oh no. There it is. It's a very small ring now. I love that. What do I think of it? I love it. It draws attention, but not too much. People are like, oh my god, you have your septum pierced? Ah, yeah. And why did I get this? I don't know. It's just a piercing that I like. It's not something that everyone has, I guess what I'm trying to say. As for my microdermal, what do I think of it? I think this is very unique. Not a lot of people have a dermal or a microdermal. I love it. People are like, oh my god, what's in your wrist? Especially when I'm getting my nails done, because that's like when it's on show. People are like, oh my god, is that just a sticker? No, it's not a sticker, okay? I hope I answered your question good. The next one is, would you ever go back to being a brunette? This was a highly asked question. I'm not sure what the future holds, but as of right now, I do not want to be a brunette. I love my blonde hair. A few months ago, I was thinking of going dark again, but then I'm like, no, I love this hair. It took me so long to get the exact blonde I like. This is my favorite blonde on myself, and I just love my hair. I love it. Even though a lot of people think I look better as a brunette, I think I look better as a brunette myself, but it's not about looks. I could care less how I look. It's how you feel about yourself, and I love my hair. So would I ever? Probably I will in the future, but as of right now, no chance. Next is, do you plan on living in Canada for the rest of your life or moving to another place? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you. I forgot the question. Do I plan on living in Canada for the rest of my life? No. I plan on living in Canada a few years until like I have a few years of mortician skills under my belt, and then I will go to, well, I'm hoping to go to California, mainly Palm Springs. I love Palm Springs. California became an instant connection when I visited there a few years ago, and I've just had this connection with Palm Springs. I love it. I love the food, the people, the weather, just everything, the fashion. I guess the fashion is, what I'm meaning is the stores, like they have love. If you could give girls with insecurities and body image issues one piece of advice, what would it be? It would be that you're beautiful and just be yourself. Beauty comes in all different shapes and sizes, and my good friend here on YouTube, Trisha Paytas, did a wonderful video about that, and I will link that in the description box down below, because everyone is beautiful, all shapes, all sizes, and if you're having issues about yourself, whether that's somebody else sort of putting that on you, saying, oh, you're this or you're that, who cares what they say? You're beautiful. I have flaws, everybody has flaws, and I embrace them. It took me a while. I was probably 15 when I said, I don't care what people think of me or whatever it is, whether they're gonna say rude things to me, don't care. I love myself. I had body image issues and insecurities, and I just thought, you know, be myself. I love it and I'm beautiful, and that's that. Next is, do people in your school or job know that you're famous? P.S. I love you, Sam. I love you too, Tina. My school? No. My job? Yes. My embalming slash mortician supervisor slash my friend slash the girl that taught me a lot of things and got me going into my career, she knows. I don't think anyone knows. I mean, I don't know, but she definitely knows, but doesn't go around telling everyone. I like that question. Next, are you all for gay marriage? Do you love your gay fans? Absolutely. I love my gay fans. I love my straight fans. I love all of my fans. And I definitely am all for gay marriage. Of course, you are who you are and you love who you love. And the number one question on basically everywhere, but mainly Facebook, was, are you still with Randy? / are you still with your boyfriend? No, I am not with Randy anymore. Well, I don't really know how to answer that. I talk to him every single day. He's one of my best friends. I love Randy and always will love Randy. He has been and is a big part of my life. Anyways, let's carry on to the Twitter questions, shall we? The first one is, hi, tell us about the coolest thing on your left right now. Oh my god, there's honestly a ton of stuff on my left. I have a pile of P.O. box letters. I have my whole jewelry collection in storage. There's just too many cool actually, I'm gonna choose this. This is my Blink Shield case. I love this. I think this is the coolest thing on my left right now, but that's, I don't know, because there's P.O. box stuff that I haven't opened yet. That's why they're in there, so there could be like the coolest thing ever in there. It's like a mystery, right? Anyways, I do still do my P.O. box hauls. They're in the description box, but this is the coolest thing on my left right now that caught my attention. That was from Nina, by the way. Next is, can you touch your nose with your tongue? I cannot. Like, I have the smallest tongue ever. When I was getting my tongue pierced, they were like, can you pull it out more? And that's what she said. I was like, yeah, I'm trying. So, like, literally, you want to see how pathetic this is? Like, I can't even touch my tongue to my lip. It makes me mad. My brother can. He can, like, put his tongue up to his forehead. Anyways, next is, if you could be any celeb for a day, who would it be? This was the only question when I was gathering all the questions that I truly thought about. I like to just sort of give my answers as I go. I don't really like to read the questions that much, but I was thinking about this one, and I think it would be Justin Bieber. And for the reason of that is because he has some of the most loyal, like, die-hard fans ever. And wherever he goes, there is a scene, there's crowd, there's constant lies about him, gossip about him, truth about him, and I would just love to live in his shoes for one day and see what that's like. If the Pittsburgh Penguins were never a hockey team, as if, that's right girlfriend, as if, what NHL team would you follow? That is hard. It would be Boston Bruins. I love Boston. I also love Philly, which is weird of me to like those teams because they're rivals. I'm a Boston fan. Go Bruins! Ah yeah, black and yellow. Next is, if there was one day when everything was free, where would you go first and why? I think that a lot of you are probably thinking that I would say Forever 21 or some jewelry store or clothing store, but I'm gonna have to say like a grocery store. Any grocery store, Sobeys, Superstore, anything like that, or ones in the States are really good. I have a lot of clothes and jewelry and I don't need any more, and food is more practical than like having a whole bunch of jewelry for free and be overwhelmed. Like, I'd rather get a whole bunch of food for free and give it to like my family and friends, you know. I mean, not that we're starving, but you know what I'm trying to say. I would, you know, do something practical and get food, you know? Anyways, what is the worst, I love this question by the way, what is the worst part of being a mortician? Because everyone always has such positive things like, what's the best part of doing this, or what's your favorite this, but not many people ask me, what's the worst of this? The worst part of being a mortician, I love my job and I love every aspect of my job and I do my job very well, but the worst part of it would, and this is like no doubt about it, I think there's only one really worst part of it, and it is the smell. Sometimes, I mean, not every body, LOL, no pun intended, smells. Death is a process, so you don't just die and that's it, you're dead. I mean, your organs also start slowly dying as well. Everything is a complete process. It's not just like you're dead. So if you're familiar with decomposition, obviously we should be if you guys are in science right now, but your body decomposes, so all its gases are released and odor, but it can be very stinky. If a body has been decomposing or has been dead for a few weeks, I can't even explain it. I don't want to explain it. I don't want to think about it. I mean, it's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, but it's pretty bad. Next question, what video camera do you use? I use a JVC HD Iverio. Next Twitter question is, what is your current phone case? Because I know you have a lot. I don't know why I read that so weird. My current phone case is one that I got in my P.O. box and I love this one. I'm actually going to change it to my Blink Shield right away, but this is my current one. I love this. So that is the phone case I have right now. How do you like living in Saskatchewan? I like it here. This is my home. Almost all of my family lives in Saskatchewan. This is my home. I love it. I like the driving. I don't know, like when I went to California and specifically Los Angeles, it was like traffic city. So I'm thankful to be living in where I live because of the roads and the laws. I don't know, I like it here. The last Twitter question is, if you could only eat from one restaurant for the rest of your life, where would it be? This is easy, and that is Red Lobster. Whenever anyone wants to go out for supper with me, I'm always like, let's go to Red Lobster. In love. And they also don't just have like one thing, they don't just have seafood, they have an array of different dishes, so love that. So and now I'm gonna go into YouTube questions, and these are the most asked questions. I usually go up with the most thumbs up ones, because that's what you guys wanna hear. I feel like I'm talking really fast, so I'm gonna slow it down. First question, would you rather give up big earrings or head wraps? That is a mean question. How am I supposed to pick? I guess I would choose to give up head wraps because I don't wear them as often as I wear big earrings. Next question is, do you still work at Value Village? A question I get often. No, I do not work at Value Village anymore. I'm in school and I'm working as an embalmer. Like, I'm a student and I'm working as that, and that's what I do now. So I love Value Village. I wish I could balance everything like that. It's hard balancing life, YouTube, your friends, family, having time for yourself is very important. My job, my school, like it's really hard, so I don't think I could do that anymore. In your opinion, what are the 5 biggest differences between Canada and the United States? In my opinion, the 5 biggest differences, I would say, for me, one of the major ones are the gun laws. It was a whole nother world when I went to the States and into a Kmart. First of all, I don't have Kmart. I was like, oh my god, Kmart, there are guns in here. There's bullets and guns. No, that's not Canada. I mean, Canada, we do have guns. Personally, I have never seen a gun in Canada in real life at all, ever. And a lot of people in the States, it's like a regular thing. So, I mean, that is number 1 for me. The food, I guess I would say, that's a little bit weird, but when I went to the States, I saw so many fast food places and fast food places that we didn't have, and the burgers were a lot bigger than what we have here. It was just like fast food city or country. Well, I hadn't been all throughout the States, so I don't know. They get things way before we ever do. And they have a whole bunch of different food that we don't have. Like they have Trix. We don't have Trix. That's a cereal, by the way, if you didn't know. Love Trix. Can only get it there. Also, Fruity Pebbles is my favorite cereal of all time. And I wish I could eat it every day. So, if you live in the States, please please send it to my P.O. box. Just kidding. But that's my favorite cereal and I can only get it when I go to the States. So just food in general. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Healthcare in general. As in, like, if I broke my leg right now, I live in Canada, by the way. If I broke my leg right now, I would go to the hospital and it would be free. They'd fix my leg and no problem. If I'm traveling to Palm Springs, let's say, and I break my leg, okay, I don't even know how much money that would be. You have to go to the doctor, you pay money. That's weird to me. Weird, weird, weird. What else here? Money. Now, not the exchange rate, because our dollar is almost the same. What I mean by money is that Americans have, like, $1 is a bill. It's a bill, and they have $1. We have loonies, toonies. Like, a toonie is a $2 bill for America. So that was weird to me when I went to the States for the first time and was like, $1? Like, it's a bill. Weirdos! They have 50 states and we have 13 provinces and territories. Why do you need so many? Like, what the hell? Because Canada is bigger than the United States of America, and if you don't believe me, you think I'm stupid, go Google it. We are bigger. So why do you have so many states? Like, we have 13. Okay, so I don't even know. I don't know. I love them both, and I will be an American citizen one day. So I love them both. This is probably gonna start an argument, but let's continue. Why is The Human Centipede your favorite movie? Easy question to answer. The Human Centipede is my favorite movie because it is not like every other movie. I love horror movies. That's what I mean by every other movie, because I basically only really watch horror movies. So I know what's gonna happen in every horror movie. Like, oh, they're gonna die, or oh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. The Human Centipede completely flipped everything 360 and was like, oh my god, what's happening? I like to be entertained, okay? And I like to see something different and not everything the same. Like, everything's always the same and it's like so boring. Come up with something new and creative. And that's The Human Centipede. It is. Also, if you're under the age of 18, please do not go watch it. And if you are squeamish or if you find things disgusting easily, please do not watch it. I mean, me being an mortician, nothing grosses me out. I can deal with a lot of things, but it's just something that wasn't the exact same as everything else. I like something that's weird. I love weird. I love gruesome. I like different and change. And also the acting was very good in my opinion. It wasn't like LOL acting. Next. When was your first kiss and how old were you? Me and my best friend. I really liked her brother. I don't really want to say names just in case he's watching it. You never know. But I really liked her brother a lot. Okay. Oh, how old was I? I was about 13. About 13. We were playing Spin the Bottle. Our elementary school, his house was like our apartment was right across the street from the school. So we went there at lunchtime and my friend was like, let's play Spin the Bottle, and she like made the bottle land on both of us, you know, like LOL, so funny. So that was my first kiss. So I was about 13. Next, if you had a choice to be an animal, what would you be? I hate birds. I don't like birds, they terrify me, but I would choose to be a bird. That's a little bit weird if you don't like them, but I would love to fly. I want to fly so bad, so I'd love to fly over the city and soar and go fast. And I know laying eggs, laying eggs. Anyways, if you could keep only one tattoo, what would it be? I would choose my cupcake on my foot. And the reason of that is because I worked, well, not I, but I've had so much work done to it, and it's finally what I wanted it to be. If you watch my tattoos and piercings video, which I'll also link down below, then that makes a lot of sense, but I would choose that one. So sorry. I don't know why you're sorry, girl. What video editing thingy do you use? I use Sony Vegas Pro. Love Sony Vegas Pro. So easy to use. You can do so much with it. Is Sprinkles still hanging around your house or has she run away? My mom phoned the SPCA on her, or the pet pound, and said there's a stray cat here and they took her away. It was literally the next day after I was done finishing that vlog. I'll also put that vlog down below if you guys are curious. But I don't know where I don't even remember if it was a boy or a girl, but I remember what he looked like, but No, I don't know. I don't know at all. It's sad, sad. Let's get to a happier one. Hopefully this last question is happier. What age did you start YouTube videos, and did you have to convince your parents to let you upload videos? I was 19 when I started YouTube. I think, why is the phone ringing? I was a late 19, I was almost 20 when I started making videos. And no, I did not have to convince my parents because I was 19, I was an adult. And those are all the questions. Thank you guys so much for asking all of those. I hope I helped you get into the world of myself a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, go ahead and ask your questions here on YouTube. Thumbs up the ones that you guys want. And just wait for the post for the Facebook and Twitter to ask your questions. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.